Oh my gosh, it's live. Oh my gosh. How weird. And there's 2 people watching. Woohoo! Is this working? It's very, very, very overexposed. Hi Haley, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm late. This is typical Hannah style. Oh my gosh. That's slightly better. But I also need to be sitting up a bit higher. I'm so sorry. This is my first ever live stream, so I don't know what I'm doing. There's 4 people watching. Hi everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my first ever live stream. I feel like an idiot talking to myself. Yes, Jess, I knew you'd be there for moral support. Got my laptop here so I can do it. Thank you. Lots of people have said congratulations on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Instagram for 100,000 followers. Wow, it sounds like a lot more when you say 100,000 more than 100K. But thank you for the congratulations, everyone. Yes. You're not talking to yourself, you're talking to us. That's a good point. It just feels like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, so I hit 100,000, not followers, subscribers. Yeah, wow, I'm so nervous. Yeah, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's pretty crazy amount. Yay, Jess, thank you. I did do it. Yeah, it was about 7 o'clock this morning. I don't know. You actually caught it. On thing. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. So proud, much humble. Hello everybody. What's up, Sue Wilkinson? There's 100 people watching already. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's get into some questions because I asked it on Instagram because I knew that not everyone would be able to watch this right now. They won't be able to be here for the live stream. So a bunch of people sent me in questions on Instagram stories and on YouTube as well. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. How do I see the comments? I'm so useless. Top chat, live chat, super chat. Ooh. Okay, let's just go top chat. Oh, it's going so quickly. Oh, I see I can scroll. You have pinned up a pic of crowd behind the camera. What are we talking about today? Today we're answering some questions. This is a live Q&A, so if you've got a question, maybe don't write it just yet because I've got a couple of questions here that people have asked on my Instagram. I've got my entire laptop here. Okay, well, first question, Jess asked me, and I think it's hilarious, and it's a really hard question. Is that only one can exist, cats or mochi? This is a really tough question. I think as a vegan, no, I shouldn't say that. I love cats, and I don't want to kill any cats. Cats are the best. So cats win. I could survive without mochi. Mochi's great, but I could survive without it. How did you become a good Japanese speaker? Well, the answer is I didn't. I mean, maybe one day I'll be a good Japanese speaker. What have we got? All these questions are all jumbled up. Will you still work in a theme park in the future? Well, that's a good question. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I will. I'm sure. Yeah, maybe I will. Depends. Depends how successful YouTube is, I guess. Which Disney character would you marry? Maybe Gaston because he's really buff or something. Cat-shaped mochi. That's amazing. That would be brilliant. You can shape mochi into little cats, but not the other way around. That's a good point. You can't shape mochi, or you can't shape cats into mochi. Although they're really squishy like mochi, so kind of the same thing. How long are you staying in Japan? I'll be here until March, end of March this year, and then I will be going away for a couple of months, going on some holidays and trips and things like that, and then I'll be back in Japan in September. Very excited. Which Japanese stereotype is the furthest from reality? That's a good question. Furthest from reality is probably that Japan is a super futuristic country. and it's really not most of the time. Sometimes it definitely is, but it's kind of in the past a lot of the time, but not always. But yeah. Do you still eat marshmallows in public? I don't know that I ever have. I don't know. I can't find vegan marshmallows in Japan, so it's hard. How long did you study Japanese before moving to Japan? I watched a 5-minute video on how to say like konnichiwa and hajime mashite and stuff like that before I came to Japan, and that was it. Is there any prefecture in Japan you haven't been to? Definitely all of them. I haven't been to many prefectures at all. Now some YouTube questions. Wow, there's just so many questions. I'm really sorry I cannot answer all of them. Who inspires you to create YouTube videos? I would say the answer is Yoshi. Yoshi inspires me so much every day, and this is why us being apart from each other is hard for me, because I've got no inspiration anymore. No, I get some of my inspiration from him. I get a lot of inspiration from him just because he's very, very, very dedicated and motivated. And we always just have a good time together. There was another question here that was a really good one. What? Oh yeah. Why did you choose that job in Japan? Because it's amazing. Was there, okay, yeah. If there was any, what was your vision for your channel when you first started? And where do you see it going in the future as your channel grows? When I first started my channel, I just wanted to do, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make videos. I wanted to do something with my time. This is when I was in Singapore. And then because Singapore, like the travel in Singapore is so cheap, I just kept traveling, and then eventually the videos just ended up being about that. So that's how it just kind of eventually ended up being a travel vlog or a travel based YouTube channel. And I'm really glad that it has, because I mean, travel's always been something that I really enjoyed doing, and then getting the job at Disney to come back to, oh, cat's out of the bag. See, this is why I can't do live streams. I'll just say everything. Yeah, I work at Tokyo Disney. But yeah, getting a job at Disney to come back to Japan, that was not part of my plan, but I'm just so happy to be back in Japan, because I know that there's so much to film here. But yeah, at the very start I didn't know, but then eventually when I started making more travel videos and I really enjoyed that kind of thing, I basically planned to have exactly what I have right now. Oh my gosh, Frank Katza, wow, you can make donations on here, thank you so much. I had no idea that you could do that. Well, thank you, wow, my goodness. All right. So I think we all know you worked at Tokyo Disney. That's a good point. It's not hard to figure that out. Who's that? Timothy Mesa, so cool. Excited to see what you present. Clay work is slow but going, I promise. Timothy Mesa, you've been watching my videos for so long and always commenting great stuff. Thank you so much. Anything particular as in your 2019 list? Any big plans or someplace to have visit? I'm going to the Philippines very soon with a bunch of my friends here from Disney, and I'm so excited. That's going to be amazing. And then Yoshi and I are doing a big road trip around probably the west coast of America. And then we're going to see like as many national parks as we can in a van, and I'm so excited. Can you tell us more about you and Yoshi's travel plans? From Martin. Yeah, so I can't really tell you too much because we haven't really planned much of it. I just know it's going to start roughly like end of April, start of May-ish, and then yeah, we're just going to rent a van and drive around and see as many places as we can. Would you ever come to Canada? Yes, I definitely would. Oh, you're going to do any meetup type of things? Yeah, so that's another thing. I really want to do a meetup before I leave Japan at the end of March, which is 2 months. Holy crap, I should probably start planning that. I plan to come to Thailand again. I've seen your vlog with Coral in Thailand. Holy crap, that was so long ago. That was one of my first ever travel videos. Yeah, I'd love to go back to Thailand. Thailand's beautiful. I love your travel vlogs. Thank you very much. Wihan Van Zyl. We've not picked out a van yet. I haven't done anything for that trip yet. It's very last minute. It's very disorganized at the moment. Wihan Van Zyl, you've also been watching my videos for so long and always commenting. Thank you so much. Australia, New Zealand, or Switzerland, what place has the most beautiful surrounding? Ooh, it's been so long since I went to New Zealand. I remember it being beautiful, but I was probably only about 14 at the time, so I probably didn't really appreciate how beautiful it was. Probably Switzerland, I'd say. Well, I mean, that's the one that I know the most. Richie and Rhodey. Thanks, Rhodey in Japan. That's very kind of you. And thank you, Richie. That was very nice of you as well. Wow, I had no idea that you could do like donations on YouTube. That's pretty crazy. Can I call out your name in TDL? Please do not call out my name in TDL. Would you do a meet and greet in Osaka? Maybe in the future. Maybe when I come back to Japan later, because I'll probably be in Osaka. At what point would you quit your other jobs and fully work on YouTube channel? Well, I'm not quitting my job, but like my job at Disney is a contract. It's on a contract basis, so my contract's like just over a year long, and it's going to be finishing at the end of March. And I've not re-auditioned for anything else. I haven't set my show reel or anything to anything else because I want to do YouTube full-time from then. So very soon I will be unemployed and I'll be freelancing YouTube, which is very exciting, but I'm really nervous. Yeah. What's your advice on passing exams? I'm the wrong person to ask about that. Ever been to Morocco? I've not, but it sounds pretty awesome. I've actually never been there though. Cool, do a collab with Damon and Joe. I don't know who they are, but I'll have to check them out. Would you visit Germany? I would love to visit Germany. I want to go to Austria and run down the hill like Julie Andrews from Sound of Music. Hi from Brisbane. Hey Brisbane. What's going on? How's the weather? Oh my god, I never thought you live streamed. No, I don't. I really don't live stream. Highly recommend Bryce Canyon National Park and Zion National Park. Actually, Yoshi and I went to those two parks when we were in America 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, or something like that. No, it must have been 2 years ago, 'cause before we started vlogging. We went to Vegas, and then I like begged Yoshi. I begged Yoshi to come with me to go and see some national parks, because I went to Yosemite National Park with my sister, and it was amazing, and I knew that Yoshi would really enjoy it, but he's just kind of hard to convince because he really likes the city and he loves Vegas and stuff like that. And so he came with me, and then I basically like dragged him along. I'm like, please just come to the wild with me. And so then we went hiking around. We didn't get to stay too long, but we went to like Bryce Canyon, yeah, that's the one, and Zion National Park. We just did some hiking around there, and it was so beautiful. And then at the end of the trip, because we're all really like hot and sweaty, at the end of the trip, there was like this like fresh stream coming down the middle, and it was like really hot, so I just walked in my shorts and shoes, and I was just like, you know, splashed myself with the water, and I just like cooled down a lot. And then Yoshi was freaking out because he's Japanese, and he was like, whoa, what are you doing? You can't do that, Hannah. And I was like, why not? It's, I don't know, it's a beautiful fresh stream of like nice clean water. And then I convinced Yoshi to come into the water with me and to just like cool down and sit on a rock and relax in like the middle of nature and these mountains and canyons everywhere. And then he like kind of looked up and like took a deep breath, and he was like, oh, I get it now. Now I understand why people are wild, or people like the wild and stuff like that. Well, in Japan there was a warudo, which kind of means like, I don't know, adventurous person, I guess, wild person. And he's like, oh, I get it now. And since that day, I think he's really started to enjoy like nature and beautiful landscapes and that sort of thing, as well as cities, of course. But yeah, so that's the story of how I'm slowly trying to transition Yoshi into a nature lover. Oh my god, there's so many questions, I'm so sorry. I'm missing them all. Ohio. Just started my channel. What would be your number one tip? Just keep making videos, keep going, keep going, keep going. The best thing that I ever heard when I started my channel was, if it's good, people will come. You don't have to be clickbaity about it. You don't have to sell your soul. Just make good videos, and then people will watch it. People will get there. How often do you have to reiterate that you don't eat meat at restaurants? Emphasis no fish, dashi, etc. Not too much, because if you can explain it properly in Japanese, then people usually get it. Especially in Tokyo, it's fine, but maybe elsewhere it's a little more difficult. Like when I was in Hokkaido, that was rough. Your job at Disney, the secret has been revealed. Yeah, I know. Rudiki, thank you very much for all your comments, and all of your hashtags are hilarious. How is your visa? Right now I'm on an entertainer visa, but that is not the visa that I'm going to be on next year. I don't really know exactly, but I will be on a visa somehow. Hopefully, let's hope. How long does it take for you to edit all your videos? Do you usually shoot by yourself? Have a helper shoot your videos while traveling? I usually shoot the videos by myself almost exclusively. Even if I'm traveling with a friend, sometimes I mainly get them to film a couple of shots for me, but the rest of them, it's me. And it may take me probably between like 8 to 12 hours per video. Can you do a collab with Cass at USJ? Probably not. I don't know too many USJ people anymore. It's hot here in Brisbane. I hear that. Someone said it was like 40 degrees or something. Best experience in Japan? I don't know. Maybe... I really like Miyajima. Miyajima is beautiful. Will you go to China? I'd like to go back to China. I went to China once before, just for like 2 different weekends, but yeah, I'd like to go back. Your first live stream, oh my god. Exactly my thoughts. Just booked from Take Me Anywhere Travels for May. Very unlike me, but will hopefully get a great experience. Daniel Finch. Have fun. That's going to be amazing. It's so much fun to go on a trip without knowing where it is. So if you missed that, then Yoshi and I went on a mystery holiday with a company called Take Me Anywhere Travels, and it was amazing. It was so great. We went to Switzerland, but we had no idea. Can't watch your more because I'm too good. I don't think that's about. Look, letting on the go. You and Yoshi. Hello, my birthday was 2 months ago. Happy birthday. I really like the quality of your vlogs. How long ago did you start with video photography? I bought a camera, like my first DSLR, when I was my first year when I was in Japan, so about 6 years ago, but I was just taking photos. And then I really enjoyed it, actually. I got into photography quite a lot. Maybe I'll share some of my old photography photos, because I was looking through them not too long ago, and I was like, these are actually not too bad if I say so myself. But yeah, so maybe I'll put a few more of them up. But yeah, I didn't start making videos until I started my YouTube channel, which was almost 2.5 years ago, 2 years and 4 months ago or something. Yeah. That was a question here I saw. There's so many questions. I'm really sorry if I'm missing them all. I've probably missed a whole bunch. What will you be doing between performing gigs? Will YouTube bring in enough? Yeah. I think, my goal is to go full-time with YouTube, and then from there, I think, because at the moment with performing, I really don't have enough time to hit the ground running with all of my videos and that kind of thing. I want to do more. I want to make more videos in Japan, but I've got very limited time. So that's why I'm really excited for next year. I'll have a lot more time, and I can make as many things as I want to make. And then hopefully the channel will just grow even more from there, which is great. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Been watching you since you used the G7X. Wow. When your contract is over, will you be making videos about working there? I don't think I will. I know that they probably would get heaps of views, and there's other YouTubers that have done my experience working at Disney kind of videos. But I don't think I will, because Disney's very, not secretive, they're very they work really hard to keep the magic alive at Disney and to keep the character integrity and, you know, to, I don't know, not disclosure, I don't know what the word is for it, but they work very hard to maintain a certain image. And if I come out and say, like, you know, what it's like behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff, it just, I don't know. I think in my contract, maybe it says that I'm not allowed to speak about things even outside of the contract, but I don't actually know the details of it. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. It wouldn't be, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do, to just kind of, you know, blab all about what it's like behind the scenes at Disney. But yeah, I know it would get a lot of views, but it's just not worth it. Do you watch Abroad in Japan? I do sometimes. Yeah, he's Abroad in Japan is really funny. I'd love to meet him one day. Oh, now that you've broken the ice, can you do the live stream of you editing one of your posts, Hannah Uncensored? That would just be like long and boring. Oh, wow. Maybe I will one day. If enough people want me to do a live stream of me editing, I may give it a go if people are up for it. Hannah, show us your 10-year challenge. I did it on my Insta stories not too long ago, actually. It was embarrassing. I've been to Japan 3 times now after watching your travels. Whoa, Scott, that's really impressive. Thank you. Mochi montage. Maybe I would do a mochi montage, but that would take me a long time because there's a lot of videos that have mochi in it. What camera do you suggest for photography for a beginner? For photography, ooh, I would just get like a standard, like at very, very, very beginners, if you're still figuring out if you're going to be into it or not, and you don't know exactly if you're like really going to go all in for it, I would just get like a like standard DSLR. Nothing too fancy. You don't need full frame to get into it. Standard DSLR and 50mm. When are you gonna make babies with Yoshi? Not for a while. Sorry, guys. Australia's on fire right now. I'm so sorry. Are you watching other Japan vlogs, the whole bunch at Tokyo Creative and or Simon and Martina? I watched a couple of Simon and Martina videos because they just seem like really nice, genuine people. I'd love to meet them one day. They're actually with the same agency that I'm with. I've watched a couple of the Tokyo Creative videos just to kind of see what it's like. It's not really my style per se, but to be honest, I really don't watch that many like J vloggers or other J bloggers or like gaijin YouTubers in Japan. I don't know why. I just, maybe because it's like, if you like focus so much on one thing all the time and you're making videos about Japan and watching videos about Japan, it just like, there's just like too much videos about Japan in your mind, and then I find it hard to be unique. So I don't watch, I don't normally even watch many travel vlogs. But there's a couple people that I do watch, but not too many. And especially not people in, living in Japan. Do you watch Simon and Martina? Yes, I do. That is what's called professional integrity. Thank you, that's very kind. I'm sorry, every time I scroll with my finger, I kind of like shake my phone a little bit because I'm trying to, I'm trying to scroll, but my phone is like very precariously perched on top of a box, which is on top of my tripod because I don't have a stand for my phone because I am unprepared. I plan to make money on YouTube via sponsorships, Google AdSense. What are your thoughts on making a living full-time doing YouTube videos? Yeah, my plan is to, with AdSense, sponsorships, possibly merchandise. I think somebody asked me about that before. Possibly merchandise. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that I'm planning to do as well in order to make merchandise. The idea is to spread my income out amongst a bunch of different things. Do you plan on doing a grand tour of Japan? That is actually high on my list. I really like to do that. I'd like to do live in a van in Japan because I don't think anyone does that. Are you going to be there for the Olympics? I will be, hopefully. Yeah. They should let you play the new Mary Poppins. I haven't seen the new Mary Poppins. It's not out yet. Japan gets movies so late in comparison to the rest of the country, rest of the world. I suggested a while back doing a video for filming etiquette in Japan. Yes, I remember that. Going in 6 weeks, so I'd love more advice. Filming etiquette in Japan. People in Japan are very understanding, and I've never had anyone come up to me and be like, did you film me? That's really rude, or whatever. No one's ever said that to me. When you go to temples, usually when you go inside the temple, they don't allow you to film. And like kind of sacred places like that, they've got a few more rules. But they'll usually have like signs up in English that will say like no video or photos or anything like that. So apart from that, it's pretty much the same everywhere else you go. If not even easier, like usually I'll ask parents if I can film their kids, because Japanese kids are so freaking cute. Just want to like pinch their cheeks and they're so cute. But I know in Australia and America at least, they would probably like tell me off, like, no, you can definitely not film my kids. But in Japan, they'll like pick them up and be like, yeah, film my kid, with their little hands like this. So yeah, it's actually probably even easier. Don't film near coal barns. I have the police come and ask me how to show them my footage before. Ooh, damn. I would watch a live stream of you editing a video. Oh, you are the MVP, because I don't know if I would watch me doing that. Is it hard to get around Japan without speaking Japanese? Around Japan, yes. Around Tokyo, not at all. Lots of people speak English. You taking travel vlogs to a next level. Is that a question? Because I hope so. Is it hard to make friends in Japan? For me, it's not, because I'm like quite close with a bunch of 50 other performers also working at Disney. So it's kind of like, we're just friends by, what's it called? Friends by association or something. But yeah, not for me, but I mean, for other people it may be. It just depends where you work. I thought about doing videos about shopping in Japan, Uniqlo, Loft, to hear some good quality. I would actually like to do a shopping in Japan video, like fashion in Japan. I'm just not very good at fashion, because I don't know, when I'm on contract, especially because I know I'm only going to be here for like a year or however long, a short time, I find I don't really buy that much stuff, because at the end of the contract I have to pack it all up into one suitcase anyway, and so I end up having to throw away or give away a whole bunch of stuff. So I try not to buy too much stuff when I'm here, but yeah, maybe later I'll get more into it. But what was that? How did you get to know Jess? I literally only met Jess at the start of my contract. So 1 year ago, I met Jess. And it's so funny because Jess and I actually used to live on the exact same street in Brisbane. I think it was maybe just at slightly different times, like my family was living there, but I was already in Japan or in Sydney. But Jess and I used to live on the same street, which is crazy. Favorite cafe in Tokyo? Ain Sof is a really popular vegan chain. Ain Sof is really good. Falafel Brothers is really good. Not really a cafe. Oh, there's a restaurant, yeah, like a salad bar buffet thing. I'll probably go there today actually. It's called Raw. It's so good. Tips for feeling confident for traveling alone in new places. My tip would be to walk around like not like you own the place, but walk around like you're not nervous. So don't walk around with your map open like this going, what? Where am I? What am I doing? Just like walk as if you live there, and people won't look at you weirdly. People will just think that you live there, or unless of course you're like that one white person in like an Asian country or something like that. People are obviously going to know you don't live there, but yeah, just fake your confidence, and you become much less of a target. That is it. How much does a haircut in Japan cost? Between 3,000 to 6,000 yen. Best non-tourist ramen place. Oof, I've got no idea. I don't really eat ramen except for vegan ramen. Heyo. Would you ever make more Disneyland videos? I'll definitely make 1 or 2 more before I leave, hopefully. And then, of course, in the future I probably will. I actually really want to make a documentary about the fan culture at Tokyo Disneyland. Oh my gosh. It's insane. It's like you wouldn't even believe. It's insane. It's crazy. I really, really, really want to make a video. I was gonna do it before I left my contract this year, but because I work there right now, I don't want to like blur any lines or like, I don't know, anything like that. But Oh, thank you, Florida. Florida sounds good. Congrats 100K. Would you ever consider doing a private tour of Tokyo? Actually, that's something that I could definitely do in the future, like a travel with me kind of thing. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do it, and it seems like a really great idea, where you just get like a bunch of like 10 or so people, and you do like a country travel or something like that. Actually, that's a great idea. I could totally do that. Yeah, and if people are interested in it, like, for sure, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much for that. Florida sounds good. How long have you been vegan for? 1 year. Have you enjoyed most, rural or urban Japan? Rural, for sure. Do you have a favorite artist for your videos? I really like Vortex, is quite good, and there's a couple of them recently that they're just, all of their songs are so good, but I forget the name of it. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much, everyone, for all of these comments. This is amazing. It's actually insane that 300 people are watching right now. How to date with a white girl if you're an Asian guy? I don't know. I don't know how to give advice on that. I know that Yoshi's Japanese, but I don't know. I'm not dating him because he's Japanese. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Miles Yoshimoto, thank you so much. Congratulations from Hawaii. Thank you very much for your donation. That is very kind of you. That's a great idea. You have 2 years to work on that before my partner and I get there. Yeah, I think I really would love to do like a travel Japan with me kind of like group trip. That'd be awesome. That would be so fun. Please do a video on fans when working in Japanese theme parks. Yeah. Hey, and I love you from Brisbane. I think I'm getting to the bottom of these questions. Have you ever been bitten by a Japanese giant hornet? No, but I really hope I don't. That just does not sound like a good time. Currently, Hannah, hello, where are you from? Brisbane, Australia. Do you like vlogging? Vlogging? Yeah, I do. I prefer making, I don't know, for a while I really didn't know what vlogging technically was. I think at one point I googled it because I was like, what is a vlog? What is a vlog? So I didn't really know what it was, but I don't know, just kind of make travel videos, and everyone's like, yeah, that's a nice vlog you're making right now. I'm like, is it a vlog? I don't know. I don't know what qualifies as a vlog still, but yeah. Would you ever do a meetup? I'm in Tokyo February, March. Well, yes, I will, Abby Rose. I'll be doing a meetup before I leave at the end of March, so yeah. What parts of the West Coast United States have you been to? LA, San Francisco, Vegas, and Utah, some of Utah. What are some cultural differences that would stand out the most? Japanese people are very clean and tidy and like particular. So even if you like take your shoes off before you go into a room, you can't just like leave your shoes like spread out amongst the floor. You've got to like keep them like nice and like neat and in order, and then like sometimes you'll put them there and then you'll come back to your shoes and someone will have actually turned your shoes around so that it's easier for you to put your feet into them. It's just like little things like that. They're really, really good at that kind of thing. Where do you want to live in the future? I have no idea. I'm gonna keep traveling for a long time, I think. You seem to have picked up a good amount of Japanese. How much do you feel like you can speak? I always tell people that I can speak an intermediate level of Japanese. Intermediate level is probably good. Like I could have a good conversation with someone, but as soon as they start talking about like politics and tax and like medical problems or something, I'd be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And also like I can understand way more Japanese than I can speak. I like a lot of my sentences, if I don't know exactly how to structure the sentence, it's a bit like caveman-y, like you, me, up, go, yes, good, okay. Like, I don't know, just like, that was a very simple example, but yeah, I'm not as good as speaking as I am listening. And your hair is so cute, short. Thank you, Abby, because I feel very self-conscious of my hair. I've got a mullet right now, and it's a bit weird. I need to get the bottom of it chopped off because it was like basically a pixie cut before, and then if anyone's ever had a pixie cut before, it's so hard to grow it out again. So I'm trying to like, I don't know, I'm very self-conscious of my hair right now because I don't like it. Did you catch Casey's post about YouTube burnout? It must be hard to maintain a high standard as well as a steady stream of content. I did watch it, and it was very accurate. I haven't experienced burnout yet, I don't think. It's getting warm in here. Sitting under the heater. I don't think I've experienced burnout yet. But that's because I've got a full-time job as well, so I've got other things to do. But definitely the pressure to always be like, oh, when's my next video coming out? What am I going to film it about? If I don't have anything to edit, I get really antsy because I'm like, I need to edit something. But I haven't experienced full burnout just yet. I'll be going to Tokyo Disney in April. Sorry I'll miss you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be just gone in April. Have fun though. It's going to be amazing. Is drifting really popular in Tokyo? No, I've literally never seen anyone drift before. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in that scene, obviously. Maybe there is a drifting scene here, but no, that's probably another misconception, is that like all the cars are souped up and they've got those like the lights, the neon lights underneath the car, and everyone's drifting around Shibuya. Like no one's drifting around Shibuya. There's no way. You would kill so many people. It's too long on top to be a mullet. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad someone said that, because I've just been feeling like I've got a mullet all the time. Is being there during Golden Week a bad idea? Yeah, not everywhere, but most places it will be. How did you decide on your username? It's very clever. Thank you, Brianna. I don't know. I was like tossing up a bunch of different things, and I knew that I wanted my channel to be about, you know, moving to different places, because like being a performer, I would be living in different places. I don't know, it just kind of came to me one day, and I really liked it ever since, so yeah. Are you from Sydney? No, I'm from Brisbane. Are there any good onsens around Tokyo? Plenty, so many good onsens. What will you miss the most when you leave Japan? The convenience. Japan is so convenient. There's just convenience stores and vending machines everywhere you go. I will not miss how much plastic there is in Japan. Holy wow, so much plastic and packaging everywhere. I'll make a video about that possibly today. Are you Japanese? Absolutely not. I'm Australian. Have you gotten tired of the jingles on the train? No, I have not. I only get tired of the jingle at Maihama Station because it plays a Disney song that is also playing inside the Disney park. So it gets stuck in your head quite a lot. Drift the van! That would be a disaster. Is it true people in Osaka are more chilled than compared to people in Tokyo? Absolutely, 100% yes. I will be making a video about this, definitely, but maybe not until I go back to Osaka soon, but yeah, the difference between Osaka and Tokyo is huge. Now that I've lived in both, I can tell the difference so much. Who created the upbeat music your videos start with? I shouldn't have read that question because I forget the name of it. Oh wait, I don't know. I'll put it in my description of my next video. Current favorite place in Tokyo? Omotesando is so nice. Is Tower Records still open in Tokyo? Yes, it is. What's your next travel country? Yeah, Philippines. Philippines it is. Okay, still catching up. Favorite do you cook Japanese food? Yes, sometimes. Actually, a lot of my meals are like Japanese inspired now. But I mean, they obviously taste different because they don't have like fish or meat in them. Actually, last month I spotted a car drifting around here in Chiba. It was actually playing with some police cars, but some might not do it, but it was like midnight. I mean, actually, yeah, I guess there is a lot of, I mean, I hear a lot of people, there's a name for it, I forget the name, but they just tear around the streets at 2 in the morning and they wake everyone up. Yeah, I hear them sometimes as well. A Team 7-Eleven or Family Mart? Neither. Lawson all the way. Lawson's the best because Lawson has, it's got like a mini grocery store. You can buy fruit there, and it's just got more vegan snacks, so maybe that's why I like it. Do you have any videos of you performing? At my current job at Disney, probably not. I mean, I don't. Fans possibly do. But I'm not going to upload them, I don't think. But I mean, I've got other videos of me when I was working at Universal Studios in Singapore. So that's on my channel, at least you can go see that. The one it's called like my last day working at Universal Studios Singapore. Do you create your opening yourself? Was it pre-made? It's really great. Thank you. I made it myself. I made it on a bus trip back from Fukui when I was with Yoshi. And yeah, it took me about 5 hours, I guess. I've been trying to make a new intro for my channel for like the past couple of days, and I've made a couple of them, and I've chosen the music and I've edited it, but I've hated all of them. Well, not hated them, but I didn't like them as much as my new one. And I think it's because the music, it just like doesn't flow right. I don't know. I've been trying so hard to make a new intro, but it's just not working. So yeah, I need to I think I've just got to make a new intro when I hear the music and I'm like, that's the intro music. But apart from that, yeah, I think I'll just keep my solid intro at the moment for now anyway. Oh, so many questions. I'm so sorry. Sweet potato fan. Oh, yes, I am. I love sweet potato. I want to let you know you're a huge motivation for me, Hannah. I've been started traveling. My wanderlust started a year ago when I first saw one of your videos for the first time. Thank you, Joseph. That's so kind. That is really, really nice of you. I'm really happy to hear that people are inspired by my videos. And it doesn't, it feels kind of weird to even like think about, I think. I don't know. It's even hearing like 100,000 subscribers. I'm like, oh, wow, that's a lot of people. But I don't really like, I don't know how to imagine that many people. When you think like a stadium full of 30,000 people, I know what that looks like, but I don't know, 100,000 is more than that, but it doesn't feel like more. I don't know, just because I guess like there's so many other huge YouTubers that have like millions and millions of subscribers, so it still kind of feels like a small amount to me somehow. But yeah, it's really nice to hear that people are actually inspired by my videos. And it's hard on the internet, I think, just because you don't see the person face to face, so you can't actually feel their emotion. But I guess if I did like a meetup or something like that, that would become a lot more real. But yeah. Oh, there's so many questions. I've been to Malaysia once before. I'd like to go back. Do you plan to do a meetup in? Yes, I have. How are you so enthusiastic all the time? I don't know. I just love life, you know? I just love life. Life's good. I mean, yeah, my life is wonderful. My life is very good. I'm very, very fortunate, very blessed to have the life that I have. So I think it would be a shame to not be enthusiastic. What drone do you use? I use the Mavic Pro 2 and it's wonderful. I actually just sold my Mavic Air to one of my friends. Is there any things that made you shocked in Japan? Yeah. I was shocked at the amount of sexual assault and sexual harassment that happens here. Not specifically just to me, but just in general. I was very shocked about that. When do you find time to sleep? Rarely. No, I usually go to bed between 11 or midnight, and then I'll wake up around 6 or 7 in the morning to try and get stuff done. So usually 7 hours sleep is my standard, 6.5, 7. How fun is aerial? I'm not fit, not a performer in any way, but it looks fun. It's so much fun. It's really painful, but once you get into it, it stops becoming painful, and it's just fun. Just get to like swing around and stuff like that. A new subscriber. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Indonesia again. Would you make this live streaming as a routine? Ooh, maybe I could. I don't know. Maybe I could do more live streaming, but to be honest, it's really nerve-wracking and stressful. Were there any cultural differences between you and Yoshi that were difficult to overcome? Not a lot. They were like difficult to overcome, but there are definitely a lot of cultural differences for sure. Have you ever been to Canada? No, I nearly lived in Canada for a bit before I came out to Disney, but the job fell through, which is unfortunate. Favorite animal? Cats! Oh, I love cats. Do you know about the new Ultimo Pocket? Yes, Yoshi's got one, and I played with it for a bit, and it's really fun. I'm not sure if I would use it, though. I don't know, for some reason I just prefer like this. Maybe I'm old school, I just like holding a camera. Can you do a meetup here in the Philippines with Yoshi? Oh, that would be great. Maybe at some point in the future, but not in the near future, but yeah. Where's Yoshi now? Yoshi's in LA at the moment, actually. He goes there pretty much every year. And yeah, he just like loves to travel around America. He loves America so much. Oh yeah, hey Shan Waliula. Remember when I started following your channel, you uploaded a vlog about your stay in Marina Bay Sands? My favorite YouTubers ever since. Thank you so much. That was a long time ago. Probably my first video that like blew up in any kind of way was Marina Bay Sands, because it got like 1,000 views and I was like, 1,000 views. Yay, what are you going to look forward to in your next videos? More travel, new places. Thank you so much, Alganop Krieger. I am butchering these names. Thank you for your donation. That is very, very kind of you. What's the time now? Oh, it's about 8:45. I need to get going because I need to get going soon. Okay, so right now I'm staying in a hotel. I'm staying here for another video actually. I'm doing a Japanese hotel tour, but this is a designer hotel. It's super fancy. It's really, really nice. There's just like antiques everywhere, and there's a really, really cool jacuzzi. It's not an onsen, it's jacuzzi, but they've got like artwork all up in it. But my reservation for that is at 9 o'clock. And it is 8:50, so I do have to get going soon. But that's where I am right now, and that's why I wanted to do this live stream now, because it's much more interesting than just my room back in my room. Yes. Who is your favorite Japan vlogger? Honestly, I don't watch too many Japan vloggers. I'm sorry. Will you make a video on your experiences with sexual assault? I will. I know I probably will in the future. I'll have to make sure that I'm in a very mentally strong kind of place before I do it. Anything at all that includes anything about like sexual assault or harassment or anything like that. There'll always just be so many people in the comments that are trying to call you out and be like, no, that's a lie, you're faking it, you're just lying to us, this is just clickbait. Or even worse, people saying like, well, you deserved it, it's because you're wearing a skirt, you slut, and I don't know, saying really awful things like that. Really, really awful to hear, but as the person who the bad experience happened to, it just like, it's the worst feeling in the world. And it like, when it happens with my Vietnam video, it got me way down for such a long time. So I think if I was going to make one about my experiences in Japan, I think I will in the future, but I'm going to have to make sure it's when I'm in a very like mentally like stable position, because I don't want to get depressed, because that could very, very well make me depressed, I'm sure. But enough about that. That's not very happy. Anything special happening early March in Tokyo or around? I'm not too sure, I'm sorry. Why did you go vegan? For the animals. I like animals. I don't want to eat them. Ooh. Please give us an idea if you could make a living right now with purely doing YouTube on your current subs. I could, but I would have to live very frugally, very frugally. Like that's just with like Google AdSense money. If I found a place that had quite cheap rent, and I just lived off rice and beans, I could live very frugally on my current subs. Be strong. Thank you for being honest. You are welcome. Oh, Hannah, will you ever do a video of your singing? Even better, a little collab with Jess dancing. She's crazy talented. She is crazy talented. I don't know if I'll ever do a video of me singing. You can watch some of me singing when I worked at Universal Singapore if you really want to see me sing, but I don't know, I'm super shy about it. I just nah. Oh, you mentioned the Fire Festival documentary on Netflix. What's it about? It's about this insane festival that was basically a total scam. I don't want to give too much away. It's so good though. Go watch it. Are you married? I am not married. If you're worried about victim blaming, etc., which is a very valid concern and sad such people exist, set your comments on that video to disabled. I certainly could. That's a good idea actually. All right. that is, I think that's going to be the end of my live stream. This has gone for so much longer. In my head, I was like, oh, maybe I'll live stream for like 20 or 30 minutes. And then I got 20 minutes in and I was like, wow, I only just started. And it's still insane that still 300 people are watching. Do you still have contact with your friends from the Nico vlog? Yeah, I work with them. They're my besties. Anyway, sorry, no, I'm not gonna read the questions anymore because it's really hard to concentrate on what I'm saying if I also read the comments. Yeah, thank you so much for watching my first ever live stream. This is very, very exciting. Not that it's my first live stream, it's exciting that I've got 100,000 subscribers now. Thank you so much for all of your support over these years, 2 and a bit years of doing YouTube videos, so I really appreciate it. And yeah, looking forward to the future, whatever it may hold. I don't know if I ever see myself with like 1 million subscribers or anything like that. Maybe one day, but that's really not my plan at all, and not my aim, not my goal in any way, is just to get lots and lots of subs or anything like that. But to have so many people that really thoroughly enjoy my videos and get a lot out of it, it means so much, and it's such a great motivation for me to keep going and making more videos, especially when the comments sometimes suck and like everyone's being really rude and there's haters and stuff like that. The people that comment and send me messages saying that they really appreciate my videos and they get a lot out of it, or even more saying that they traveled to a certain country from my videos. It's so thank you so much, Stephen P, for the donation. That's very kind. It's so amazing, and yeah, just it really motivates me to keep making more videos. So yeah, here's to the future, making more great videos that people enjoy, hopefully, and doing more travel and taking everyone with me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching all of my videos. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. I hate myself. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this live stream, and I will see you guys next time in the next video, which will probably be out in a couple of days. Yeah. Bye guys, thank you for watching. Yeah. How do I stop the live stream? Oh no. How do I, oh no. Oh no. Mute the microphone. All right. I really don't know how to stop the live stream. Do I turn it this way? Orientation is locked. Oh no. How do I stop it? Very smooth. Yeah, it's very smooth. You're stuck with us forever. No! Actually,